Hello, welcome to this week's weekly mailing, and the topic of this week is thinking about public exams. Our GCSE candidates have finished their first week in the exam hall, doing their main exam season, and with A-level exams starting next week, it seems like a natural and logical thing to do. So first of all, three pieces of advice that I've sort of picked up from myself and from colleagues over the course of the last 25 or 30 years working in schools. The first thing is, during this particular season, the advice would be it's never too late to do something. There are still things that can be done to improve the situation, no matter where your young people are. They might be just adding in those fun little details, maybe picking up a piece that's a niggling area and building confidence to help manage that pressure. Maybe there is a corner of the syllabus that an exam might come up on, to review the syllabus one final time just to highlight everything out and make sure it's covered. Maybe it's looking at command words. What does it mean when the question says discuss or analyse or evaluate? And then all of those things can come together and actually, even at the last minute, help you to move forward. The second thing is to think about half term, and I'm just going to say beware of the half term. A lot of the young people have got a very full week or so, or a couple of weeks leading up to half term. And half term can feel like a bit of an empty space, but maintaining momentum through that and through to the other side is quite key. So just beware of that opportunity to maintain momentum through the half term break. And then the third thing is to beware the late exam. I know that because of the timetable and the way that it works, that some pupils have maybe a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 day gap in between their penultimate exam and their last exam. And planning ahead for that, what are those days going to look like? When is the study going to happen? Just enables that person just to keep going. One piece of information which you might find useful is around the area of remarks. So looking at last year's data, we submitted remarks for about 85 students. And 4/5 of those grades don't change. 1/5 did change, but nobody changed more than a single grade. And I think there's sometimes a sense that, well, I'll just apply for a remark and things will go up. They can go down, they don't tend to, but they very rarely go up. And when I talk to colleagues who are senior examiners and examiners for the exam boards, they say that is their experience across the piece. So when that comes through and you find that situation, maybe the remark is not necessarily going to be the best thing to do in that situation. And then finally, this is a whole family affair. Exams involve everybody, and it's a big commitment for all, for mums and for dads, grandparents. So to make sure that you build something at the end as a celebration, to mark that rite of passage, is something I'd really encourage you to do. But whatever stage your sons or daughters have, whether they're doing public exams this year or have got internal exams, I wish them all the best. Have a good weekend.